Sister wives. Frustrated Kody Brown leaves Flagstaff without Robyn after major disagreement. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Kody Brown from Sister Wives was recently seen in another state without his wife, Robyn Brown, and far from their Arizona home. The Brown family patriarch has experienced several personal and relational challenges over the past 3 years, including 3 separations and the tragic loss of his son, Garrison Brown. Through it all, Robyn has remained a consistent presence in his life. Despite having differing views on polygamy, the couple seems settled in their current monogamous relationship. During Sister Wives Season 19's Tell-All special, Kody openly stated he no longer wishes to continue a polygamous lifestyle. However, the tension between Kody and Robyn appears to have grown since that time. A recent sighting of Kody alone at an airport has sparked speculation about their relationship. A Reddit user, shared a photo of Kody sitting inside a restaurant at DFW Airport on June 18, 2025. Robyn was noticeably absent, leading fans to wonder if something had shifted between the couple. In the image, Kody's demeanor appeared serious, prompting several Reddit users to comment on his expression. One wrote, "He always looks angry now," while another added, "He does." Intense eyes. Kody and Robyn, who married in 2010, have generally appeared inseparable. Their close bond has been cited by fans as a reason Kody distanced himself from his other marriages. Now content in a one-on-one relationship, Kody has often been accompanied by Robyn on various trips. So, seeing him travel alone raised eyebrows among longtime viewers. Still, his solo trip does not necessarily indicate trouble. It's possible he traveled to Texas for work-related reasons. As a salesperson, Kody may have had business matters to address, while Robyn stayed in Flagstaff to care for their 5 children, some of whom are still minors. While her absence is noteworthy, it may simply be due to practical responsibilities at home. Kody, who has 17 children scattered across the U.S., might also have been visiting one of his older kids. Without confirmation, it's unclear if the trip was personal or professional. Judging by his expression in the photo, some fans felt he didn't appear particularly cheerful during his time in Texas. It remains to be seen whether the upcoming season of Sister Wives will explore this unexpected solo trip in more detail. The real reason Kody and Robyn wouldn't answer certain questions at the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All. Kody Brown and Robyn Brown remained noticeably quiet during the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All, and their silence may have said more than words ever could. Their relationship began back in Season 1 when Robyn was introduced as Kody's 4th wife. The two were introduced by mutual friends, quickly forming a connection. Their early relationship followed traditional courtship customs like chaperone dates, and they were married in 2010. Over the years, Robyn became Kody's only remaining wife, as his marriages to Mary, Janelle, and Christine ended. Their bond has often been viewed as the strongest, which led to tension with the other wives and criticism from fans. Kody's increasing focus on Robyn created distance between him and his other spouses, as well as with several of his older children, many of whom felt overlooked or hurt by the shift in attention. These emotional rifts caused lasting divisions within the once close-knit plural family. Despite this, Kody and Robyn have continued to deny that favoritism contributed to the family's unraveling. They've avoided fully acknowledging how their choices impacted others. This pattern continued during the Season 19 Tell-All special, where both noticeably avoided answering some of the more difficult questions. When asked about the early days of their relationship, Kody dismissed the topic, and Robyn described some of the old footage as disturbing, opting not to go into detail. Their lack of openness frustrated viewers hoping for genuine reflection. The tell-all was expected to bring insight and clarity, but vague and carefully worded responses from Kody and Robyn left many questions unresolved. Fans were especially curious about the emotional timeline of their courtship, but the couple stayed reserved. This reluctance to share reignited speculation online. Many viewers felt their silence was a way to avoid accountability for the breakdown of family relationships. Topics such as favoritism, strained family bonds, and past arguments were either sidestepped or addressed in general terms. Meanwhile, the other wives spoke candidly about their experiences and emotional journeys, which made Kody and Robyn's more guarded approach stand out. Instead of showing vulnerability, Kody and Robyn seemed focused on managing how they were perceived. Robyn appeared especially composed, possibly trying to avoid becoming emotional on camera. Kody, too, seemed intent on keeping the discussion controlled and limited. Their goal appeared to be maintaining a calm, stable public image in contrast to the season's emotional drama. However, their strategy may have had the opposite effect. Fans interpreted their silence and deflection as emotionally distant or evasive. While the other wives connected with viewers through honesty and openness, Kody and Robyn's cautious behavior led to renewed criticism. Many felt their approach seemed more about image than introspection, leaving the audience unconvinced and disappointed. Tablecloth tops, Robyn Brown's floral blouses criticized. Is it fair? Sister Wives star Robyn Brown has faced criticism for her fashion choices, with some viewers comparing her floral blouses to tablecloths. While these comments may seem harsh, they raise the question, are people truly reacting to her clothes, or is there more to it, like long-standing frustrations with her role in the Brown family dynamic? Likely, it's a bit of both. Robyn's style leans toward classic and comfortable, often featuring bold floral prints. These aren't the high-fashion pieces you'd see on runways in New York or Paris, but overall, her outfits come together in a presentable and polished way. One example is the Hawthorne Trina blouse, which reportedly sells for around $30 on Poshmark, an accessible choice for most fans. To emulate her style, fans could pair the blouse with bootcut jeans, a trend making a comeback, and modest peep-toe pumps. While this may not be everyone's idea of high fashion, it reflects Robyn's practical, everyday approach to dressing. Robyn usually completes her look with a smooth blowout, and it's clear she takes care of her hair. It's glossy, well-maintained, and always styled. Her makeup tends to be simple and professional. Eyeliner, mascara, and a matte lip color. Some fans think a slightly bolder lip might suit her well, perhaps a berry gloss, but Robyn seems to prefer a more understated look. No, Robyn's wardrobe doesn't scream high fashion, but she's not trying to be a style icon. She's a wife, a mother, and a public figure juggling many responsibilities. She dresses neatly, styles her hair, and wears clean, coordinated outfits. That should count for something. Some of the comments online, especially on Reddit, feel exaggerated or overly critical. It's worth remembering that many people making fun of her appearance probably wouldn't enjoy having their own style picked apart. Robyn's fashion may not match the glamour of reality stars on shows like The Real Housewives, but it fits her personality. Every woman has her own aesthetic. Robyn has found hers, and she consistently presents herself with care, even if her clothes don't come from designer labels or major fashion houses. She likely wouldn't feel like herself in ultra-glam outfits, and that's okay. In one photo from her Instagram, she proudly poses with her son David Brown at his graduation. The blouse she's wearing might not be a fashion standout, but Robyn's warm smile and natural beauty shine through. With her fair skin, dark hair, and bright blue eyes, Robyn has a gentle and graceful appearance, often described as Snow White-like. Her quiet, emotional demeanor has earned her the nickname Sobbin' Robyn, but being sensitive isn't a flaw. Expressing emotions is human and healthy. On her wedding day, dressed in a gown chosen with Kody's input, Robyn looked radiant. As a Libra, she's associated with beauty and grace, traits often tied to her astrological sign. While Libras are known for appreciating aesthetics, they can also be sensitive to criticism. That might explain why Robyn has taken a step back from social media, where harsh comments have piled up over the years. Regardless of public opinion, Kody clearly values Robyn's efforts. He appears deeply enamored with her style and presence, and it's evident that he respects the way she presents herself. To him, Robyn can do no wrong. Sister wives. Has Kody Brown repaired any relationships with his children after Garrison's passing? Kody Brown from Sister Wives is still working to rebuild his relationships with several of his adult children. Having lived in a plural marriage for over 3 decades with his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown, Kody became the father of 18 children and took on the role of family patriarch. However, over time, Kody began to prioritize his relationship with his youngest wife, Robyn, which led to tension in his other marriages. This shift in focus contributed to growing distance within the family, ultimately resulting in 3 of his marriages ending. In recent seasons, Kody has experienced increasing conflict with his former wives. He accused Christine of betrayal, told Mary that he never truly loved her, and clashed with Janelle over property issues related to Koyo Pass. Even his relationship with Robyn has faced challenges, particularly over differing views on continuing a plural marriage, while Kody has said he no longer wants a polygamous lifestyle. Robyn has expressed she might still be open to it under the right conditions. As of season 19, Kody and Robyn appear to be content in a monogamous relationship. However, outside of his marriages, Kody has also faced significant strain with many of his grown children. In earlier episodes, viewers saw him at odds with his sons Garrison and Gabriel Brown. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Kody imposed strict household rules, which Garrison and Gabriel did not fully comply with. Kody's reaction included pressuring Janelle to ask them to move out, which led to deep, lasting conflict. Christine's son, David Brown, also expressed disappointment in Kody's behavior, particularly how he treated Christine. Several of Kody's children, including Aspen, reportedly felt hurt by his emotional distance. Mary's child, Leon Brown, also became estranged from Kody, citing differences in beliefs and a lack of support. Janelle's daughter, Maddie Brown, along with other siblings, distanced themselves from Kody due to his actions and perceived favoritism. In March 2024, tragedy struck when Kody and Janelle's son, Garrison, passed away. This heartbreaking loss appeared to prompt Kody to reflect on his role as a father. Following Garrison's death, he expressed a desire to reconnect with his children and make amends. In Sister Wives Season 19, viewers saw Kody making efforts to rebuild trust and reestablish his place within the family. Despite these efforts, progress has been limited. Some of Kody's children have continued to distance themselves from him. Peyton has publicly criticized Kody in interviews and on social media, expressing little interest in reconciliation. Maddie has remained quiet about their relationship, which may suggest emotional distance. Gabriel and Leon have also appeared removed from Kody's life, possibly due to personal boundaries and busy lives. Still, there are signs of potential reconnection with a few family members. Christine's daughter Aspen, for example, once directly asked Kody why he seemed distant toward her, suggesting that, despite the pain, she may still care. Mykelti, another of Christine's daughters, has remained relatively neutral in family disputes and may be open to staying on peaceful terms with her father. Kody's eldest son, Logan Brown, tends to keep a low profile and may have the emotional maturity to maintain a respectful relationship from a distance. Kody's close bond with Robyn has often been viewed as a contributing factor in the breakdown of his other family relationships. Some of his children have expressed concerns that he favored Robyn and her children, which left them feeling overlooked. Garrison and Gabriel, in particular, were vocal about feeling neglected. One especially emotional moment showed Gabriel crying on camera after Kody forgot his birthday, a moment that deeply resonated with fans. While it's easy to point fingers, it's important to recognize that the responsibility lies primarily with Kody himself. Though Robyn may have influenced some of his choices, she didn't force him to favor her or distance himself from his other children. Kody's past decisions and the way he treated his former wives have had lasting effects on his children's willingness to stay connected. Rebuilding relationships after such a long period of emotional distance is no easy task. Some of Kody's children may never fully reconcile with him. Others may choose to reconnect on their own terms. Ultimately, the future of these relationships will depend on Kody's willingness to listen, change, and show consistent care moving forward. Sister wives Janelle Brown criticizes Kody and Robyn's relationship. It wasn't appropriate. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown didn't hold back during the latest episode of Sister Wives One-on-One, stating that the courtship between her ex-husband Kody Brown and his current wife, Robyn Brown, was far from appropriate in her eyes. Reflecting on Kody, 56, and Robyn's relationship, Janelle, also 56, noted that their courtship was unusually long compared to his previous ones. "It was a very long courtship compared to the rest of us," she pointed out. Janelle questioned the timing and context, saying, "It is not really appropriate for a married man to have a long courtship." She revealed that Kody and Robyn courted for almost a year, which stood out to her given the circumstances. In a moment of honesty, Janelle reflected on her own experience, admitting, "If I had a year with Kody, I'm not sure I would have married him, honestly. I might have seen him for a little bit more of who he was, gotten sort of off the charm ride." Despite everything, Janelle said she doesn't regret her decisions. "Regardless, I don't need to go back and trash everything that was. If I were to say, 'Oh, I'm really sorry I did all that,' would I be in this great place?" she added, emphasizing personal growth. Kody's relationship history has been increasingly complicated in recent years. Kody Brown was the first to part ways with him in November 2021, followed by Janelle in December 2022, and then Mary in January 2023. Kody legally married Robyn in 2014 so he could adopt her children from a previous relationship. When recalling the moment he met Robyn, Kody said, "We locked eyes, and I couldn't break away. I was talking to her like we had known each other our whole lives." He further described their emotional connection, saying, "There was a sense of safety and a depth of connection. She was very open emotionally, and I was at the time too." Kody also admitted that his bond with Robyn felt stronger than with his previous wives. "I noticed a marked difference for the beginning," he stated. Kody, meanwhile, shared that during the early part of Robyn and Kody's relationship, Kody disclosed personal details to Robyn that he had never shared with Kody throughout their marriage. This led Kody to wonder about the closeness Kody and Robyn may have had even before they were officially married. When host Sukanya Krishnan asked Kody if she believed Kody and Robyn shared a deeper connection before marriage, Kody responded with caution, hinting that their relationship may have developed faster and more intimately than previously acknowledged. However, Kody refrained from speculating further and focused instead on her own healing and forward path. HGTV's Aaron Napier, 39, might be the answer to the Browns' wild Sister Wives Western decor. No design shaming here. We all have our tastes. But the biggest decor misstep? Believing you've nailed the aesthetic, when things might not be as stylish as you think. After one Reddit user shared glimpses of Sister Wives stars Robyn and Kody Brown's home, it sparked a debate about their design choices, which to many seemed mismatched and chaotic. Imagine trying to showcase your favorite themes and colors in your home, only to end up with a mix of clashing elements, decor that feels more thrown together than thoughtfully curated. While personal taste is subjective, some viewers felt the Browns' interior design lacked cohesion. Their fondness for Western-themed pieces, bold patterns, and an abundance of natural wood makes for a bold, but somewhat disjointed, space. If anyone could bring it all together, it might just be HGTV star Aaron Napier. Before exploring how Erin could lend her design expertise, let's look at the current setup. From the Zillow listing, fans spotted a few unexpected choices. A bathroom sink that seemed inspired by the Flintstones, a jewel-toned tufted bed complete with an overload of purple accents, and a Western-style living room grounded by a big box store rug and extra-large recliners. There's clearly an imaginative vision at play here, but it doesn't land for everyone. One Reddit comment summed it up: too many colors and textures mixed. Too many different wood tones that don't complement that red. Furniture in different colors. Nothing flows or makes sense. Strange artwork in basic frames. While Erin Napier also embraces layering textures and colors, she does so with intentionality. Her approach allows varied elements to live in harmony. Take, for example, the all-purple theme in Robyn's primary bedroom. While it's clear she loves the shade, the uniform use of it can feel overwhelming. Erin might suggest incorporating that same color in different tones and through varied textures, such as throws, pillows, and curtains, to create a cohesive yet dynamic look. That way, Robyn gets to keep her favorite palette while telling a more balanced design story. In the living room, the furniture arrangement, combined with the rustic rug and TV cabinet, gives a cramped, enclosed feel, almost like a coral. Erin could reimagine the space with more inviting layouts. Perhaps a cowboy-themed accent wall or vintage Western prints could celebrate their aesthetic in a tasteful way. Comfortable seating in warm leather tones could replace oversized recliners, allowing for both style and function. One strong point the Browns do have is the natural wood elements throughout their home. Erin could easily highlight those features, treating the wood not as background, but as a centerpiece of the home's character. And if Erin's charming, heritage-rich grand millennial style isn't quite what the Browns want, there's no shortage of other HGTV personalities to draw inspiration from. Johnny Gaines brings in modern farmhouse chic. Chelsea and Cole DeBoer infuse casual country vibes with practical flair. Christina Hawk leans into a clean, modern neutral aesthetic. Tristan and Kamahai Kalama infuse their projects with Hawaiian soul. And Jonathan Knight masters timeless farmhouse elegance. So Kody and Robyn, there's definitely hope, and more than one designer out there ready to help reimagine your space. All it takes is a call to the right expert. Sister wives Meri Brown may still have feelings for Kody Brown. Here's how we know. Now that the dust has settled on the latest season of TLC's Sister Wives, there are some subtle but telling clues from the one-on-one specials that suggest Meri Brown might still have lingering feelings for her former husband, Kody Brown. During Season 19's Tell-All interviews, hosted by Sukanya Krishnan, each of the 4 main cast members opened up about their experiences and relationships. While former wives Christine Brown Woolley and Janelle Brown were more critical of their past with Kody, Meri often spoke in more measured or even positive tones. Throughout her segments, Meri offered glimpses of compassion toward Kody. For instance, she recalled moments from their marriage with warmth, something the other wives didn't do as readily. A memorable moment from the season showed Kody helping Meri move from Flagstaff to Utah. Despite being confused by Kody's emotions on moving day, Meri didn't look back in anger. Instead, she seemed to have reached a place of emotional peace, or perhaps still holds onto a connection. One moment that stood out involved the now infamous luggage rack metaphor, which Christine viewed as symbolic of how Kody often prioritized himself over the rest of the family. Janelle agreed, and Robyn simply said she learned to take what she needed first. But Meri avoided using the story to criticize Kody. Instead, she remarked, "I don't feel like it's fair to sit there and complain. I'm not going to do that." When asked whether Kody ever put himself first, she acknowledged that he did, but only sometimes. Meri's response to that question, compared to the more direct criticisms from Christine and Janelle, marked a noticeable difference in tone. Whether she's trying to maintain peace or truly still sees the good in Kody, her perspective stood out. During a particularly heartfelt moment, Mary reflected on her early relationship with Kody. She said she was shy and reserved back then, while Kody was outgoing and charismatic. His confidence and energy drew her in. Mary smiled as she remembered how Kody made her feel like she mattered. When asked by Suki when she last felt that way from Kody, Mary sighed and admitted, "It's been a while." Suki also brought up a previous comment Kody had made about Mary and Robyn being the only safe spaces for him during the plural marriage years. This came up in the context of past emotional closeness. Kody recalled that he and Mary once had a strong sense of mutual trust and comfort, saying, "We were much safer with each other in the beginning." He admitted he hadn't realized how emotionally vulnerable he once was with Mary, and added that it had been a long time since he remembered that part of their bond. Reflecting on Kody's comments, Mary called them interesting and said it was nice that he remembered trusting her back then. When asked if she felt safe with Kody, Mary simply said she did. All of this suggests that Mary might still care deeply for Kody, whether it's romantic love or emotional nostalgia. Her tone and reflections hint that she hasn't completely closed that chapter of her heart. While Christine and Janelle have been open about moving on, Mary seems to hold space for the good memories, particularly the early years when it was just the two of them. Mary may not be trying to rekindle anything, but her continued empathy toward Kody, especially when others are critical, reveals that she likely still holds him in a special place in her heart.